Hello, my good friend. Welcome along to stream, yes? It is your boy Wexman. We are here with the... We are here with the Aero League races. This is round 6, I believe. I will soon find out. We're just waiting for qualifying to start. I believe qualifying will start at 8 o'clock. This is round 5 or round 6? Round 5. Yeah, boy. Is in fact round 5 of the Aero League Races GT7 Championship. It's been a good one so far.
Yeah, boy!
RIP headphone users. If you don't know the dulcet tones by now, it's your boy Vexed. It's Vexed Man of URL, the Ultimate Racing League. I normally commentate for them, but I'm here this season with the Aero League races. I think we took over one of the tiers for the end of last season because somebody couldn't make it. You guys have asked us to stick around for this one, so here I am, and here we are today at Tokyo Expressway. I think it's south counterclockwise, south counterclockwise. You can see it there on the screen. Oh, there we go. We've actually got a car on track, Jezza. Don't recognise the name. In fact, there's a couple of names I don't recognise this evening, so maybe a couple of people making a debut. Jezza like you. I think he's debuting this evening in the 911. Oh. As he goes into the barrier, just getting a bit of a practice before qualifying, and it looks like perhaps he needs it. Perhaps he's not been doing a bit of practice on Tokyo. It can catch you out. It's got them sorts of corners, and obviously very unforgiving, very tight street circuit. If you get your line wrong, all too easy to collect one of the barriers. Barry reaches out to give you a big old hug. As much as everybody likes Barry, we try our best to stay off the barriers. So CRM Doodle is another one that I've not seen race yet with these Aero League races, the Tier 3 drivers. So perhaps Doodle also making a debut. Unless he's changed his name, because we did see somebody last week in the Suzuki BGT, didn't we? The hot tub time machine. I looked like he had smudge on the back of the car there as well. Extra style points in my book. Nismo, he was out last week, but he's back this week. Hurricane, he was here, wasn't he? He's a regular. Goblin Guy, another regular. Geordie, he's changed his he's updated his livery for this week. He's also on a T300 RS. That is the wheel that I actually use myself. My good lady wife, girlfriend, fiance, whatever you want to call her, just bought me the F1 rim add-on for the T300, and it's very good. It's Kane's another regular. Alan also, Capale, Duofin, he's here this week. Skinsy, Reaper Dude, Steofan, and Pyro. So yeah, it looks like we've got two debuters. Oh, apparently Jezza needs to be in the Mustang. He's obviously not got the memo. And yeah, there's people on track, Geordie. I believe they're having a bit of a practice, a pre-practice. Perhaps they couldn't make it into the lobby for the practice, so currently trying to get a couple of little laps in before quali starts. Dude, I'm sliding that car around the oh, are they not supposed to be on track? Oh, so yeah, Doodle's come off track, Nismo's gone out, come back off. Jezza should be leaving the track. Perhaps he's not on the comms. Perhaps he's not on the in the chat. Always good to you know, have everybody in the chat, because then there can be no confusion, especially when safety cars are called. If in fact a safety car is called. I think Jezza is running the risk of a penalty at this stage. He has just been told to sort it out. He's still out on track. Obviously everybody else waiting patiently in the pits, waiting to get qualifying underway. And we can't do so when we have a car on the track. So Jezza's still putting in laps. He's clearly not got the memo. I think he's a little bit blinkered at the moment as he collects the barrier again. Jezza, your balloon, somebody says in the chat. Jezza, like, surely he must be getting the idea that like everybody else is waiting in the pits. He's the only person on track. Yeah, people are getting a little bit annoyed now. Right, so Jezza, I've just got a memo that Jezza needs to change his car. He's supposed to be in the Mustang, so obviously the race can't get underway until he leaves the track, changes car, rejoins and waits in the pits. Obviously I think qualifying would normally be underway by now. We're now at 8:05. I think somebody needs to get him on the blower. Or maybe just kick him for the meantime and tell him to rejoin. Ultimately a lobby reset. Oh, looks like Goblin Guy is trying to perform a rolling roadblock, which unsuccessfully so somebody just called him a turkey baster in the comments. That's comment of the evening, for sure. Get off the track, you turkey baster. Goblin guy furiously trying to chase him down, trying to get the memo across to him that he's not supposed to be on track. He needs to get off and change that car. He's having none of it though. He's having none of it. It looks like Reaper's actually joined the fracas now as well. He's trying to create a bit of a roadblock just out of the pits there. You need to put it sideways across the track, bro. Just put the car sideways across the track if you can. Hopefully it won't ghost you. Here they go, they're coming round. No, they're not coming round there just yet, are they? So Reaper dude, he is trying to... I thought he was trying to form a roadblock, but... Oh, he's picking a better spot, I see. Yeah, that's a good idea. Just park it in the middle of the track, like. So finally, he's left the track. Perhaps he's gonna get the memo now. God damn. Has he changed his car? He's still not changed his car. Jezza, you need to catch up on the chat, brother. You need to change car so that we can start the qualifying. Oh, cock. That just made me... My soundboard's gone all mental. Right, so I think he's now left to go and change his car.
Finally, low.
Finally, yeah, finally, Reaper. Jeez, that was some hard work. So the lobby is now resetting, and we are going to get qualifying underway. Oh no, I don't want to enter. That would not be good. Yeah, we might actually be in qualifying now. Although, yeah, it looks like everybody's out on track. All doing their out laps. Well, they'll all be on their out laps, won't they? Oh, somebody's on... Hang on, Skinsy's on lap 2. Somehow. Oh, Hurricane as well. So we got a few people on a flyer. Reaper dude is now... Oh, it's just changed. That's strange. It's weird shenanigans going on in the lobby. Why is this? So stay on board, Reaper dude. I think he's going to be the first person to finish a flyer. First fast lap. favourite corner. Reboot's coming into now, the final turn. Can catch you out, drags you out towards that wall on the outside and can end up with a penalty. So Reboot just setting a 156.886. Geordie goes faster by 500. He's putting a 156.289. Hurricane and Goblin not managing to go faster. Oh, and Alan, he's just come across with a 156 dead. Not often you see that. He's obviously absolutely on the limit. Only 200ths ahead of Geordie. Redo 0.2 up there, 200ths up, so we may be able to improve. I think the drive out of this turn is crucial, getting this one right, the harsh hairpin. Oh, as he gets a little bit out of shape coming out. That's what you don't want to do, you want to try and get as smooth an exit out of there as you can. Braking zone, it's a tiny dab of the brakes. I know some people can throw it in there without braking. I think it depends on the car and how much speed you manage to carry out of that hairpin. Is Reapdo going to improve? And he does. He's just done a 155.665. Can Alan answer it? I'm not sure where he's not coming up to the start finish yet. I think Geordie, is he coming on the final turn? No. Wrong. Alan actually faster again. Alan's done a 155.081. He's in DB9. He's got the advantage of that toe though, hasn't he? He's going to be using the toe and Nismo to try and improve upon his time again. Hopefully he won't get stuck behind Nismo too much. Hopefully he won't get in the way as Nismo actually picks up a 1.5 second penalty there. Not sure if it was for track limits or perhaps he grazed the wall slightly. As I say, the track limits can be quite strict around here. Alan gets past easily. Redo first in for a fresh set of tyres. He'll probably give it another go. He's still got time to maybe get a lap in. Looking nice and settled through there in the DB9 is Alan. He's actually down at the second split, so not sure if he'll be able to make up that time through the final sector. He is looking quick though, isn't he? Skinsy goes second. So Reapado dropping to third place. He is going to be coming out to he's probably on his out lap now, so we'll start his time lap next time round. Everyone quite bunched up here at the moment. It's not ideal conditions for qualifying. You don't want to get caught in too much traffic. Skinsey, looked like Skinsey actually pulled over there to let Reaper Dude through. That's good sportsmanship there from Skinsey. Reaper Dude actually only 0.21, he's only 2 thousandths off of Skinsey. And he's on a fresh set of softs. Wait. Somebody left the lobby? Oh no. Okay, he's back. Alan's back. I thought he'd left the lobby. Might have to buy some tyres momentarily. But Skinsey had moved up to first place, but you can see he's there in second place again now. Dude, actually 1.5 seconds down, so I think this is the end of his out lap. So I think the next lap will be his flying lap. He doesn't want to get stuck behind Kane too much though. Although Kane grazes the wall there, I think he's going to get past easily. So start Reaper's flying lap, see if he can improve on his time. Tiny graze of the wall. Pyro sat currently in 4th place, so the GTR looking like it might not be on the back foot as much around here. Obviously, as I mentioned in last week's videos, it did take a nerf, didn't it? Definitely not as fast along the straights as it once was. Oh, Reaper. Tiny graze of the wall again. Only 0.1 down though. There's not a lot of time to find through the remainder of the lap, so maybe still able to improve. Braking into the hairpin. Nice exit. Absolutely nailing the exit that time. And he goes 0.3 up, or 0.003 up. Just got to try and carry it through this last sector. Close to them walls. He might improve, and he does. Moving up to second, but Skinsey's come in with a 1:55.026, and that is the end of qualifying there as well. Everybody stopping on the track now, so Skinsey, it looks like he's managed to put it on pole. Alan, he's in second currently. Is this his final lap though? This might be his final lap. He may improve. Reaper Dude, he's finished. He's currently sat in 3rd. Geordie currently sat in 4th. Pyro could be coming across to finish a lap here. Oh, he doesn't improve. So Pyro 5th place. Capale, he's currently 6th. Goblin currently 7th. Nismo currently 8th. Theophan, he's 9th. Kane 10th. Duofin 11th. And Doodle and Hurricane 12th and 13th. So yeah, looking like Alan's actually cruising along now, so that is how the order's going to be. So we're going to have Skinsey on pole. Alan is 2nd. Reaper Dude 3rd, Geordie 4th, Pyro 5th, Kerpale 6th, Goblin Guy 7th, Nismo 8th, Steofan is 9th, Kane is in 10th, Duofin 11th, Doodle 12th, Hurricane 13th. And we will get into the sprint shortly. Obviously the sprint determining the reverse grid for the endurance, the feature race. Well, top 4, top 5 even. Very close grid this evening. I'm actually surprised not to see the hot tub time machine, the Suzuki BGT, not doing better. But then I think that has had a nerf as well, so... And we have... No, we haven't. Thought we had the glitch, the camera glitch. But it's all good. So we're waiting for the lights to go out. And they are off. Skinsy with a bit of a squirm there. Oh, it looks like they're getting all a bit bunched up in the background. And maybe a bit of contact going on. Oh, there's a couple of cars come together in the background. Skinsy's managed to take up the lead. He's on pole, wasn't he? He's managed to keep the lead. Reaper Dude, he's trying to come around his outside though. Holding that inside. They're almost 3 wide into a tunnel. Reaper Dude in a bit of a sandwich there between Alan and Hurricane. Alan actually going for the move. He's managed to get around the outside of Skinsy, but looking a little bit out of shape there. Skinsy's going to retake it. Reaper Dude actually trying to go up the inside as well. He's moved up to 2nd place as Reaper. Go on, Reaper. Alan, though, he's looking very strong. He's looked strong all evening through qualifying in that DB9, DBR9, DB9R, whatever you want to call it. That car, Pyro, currently 4th place. He's in the GTR. We got Geordie, not too far behind. He's in the Aston Martin Vanquish. Hurricane, the first of the 2 AMGs. He's currently in 6th place. He's trying to chase down Geordie. Goblin Guy and Kane, 7th and 8th. They're having a bit of a squabble at the moment as well, aren't they? Kane trying to look for the move on Goblin. He's going to get it up the inside. I think he has. He's managed to get that move done. It looks like Nismo's followed through as well. Nismo, look at him going that Peugeot. He's actually taken up a few, I think that was 3 spaces. Moving up to 6th place, he's got Doodle. Doodle's there as well, so Doodle coming all the way from the back. He is shifting in that Ford GT. Looking like Nismo's got the legs at the moment though. Obviously he does come up the inside. Oh, there's contact. Reaper Dude. Oh no, Reaper Dude's been spun round. It's unlucky, Reaper Dude. Is it going to be a safety car? I don't think it is. It all got a little bit messy, didn't it? So currently we've got Skinsy. He's managed to retake the lead and he's pulling away. He's 1.6 seconds up the road. Trying to pull away from Alan, who's currently in 2nd place. Pyro, currently in 3rd. He's doing well in that GTR. We'll have to see how the tyre wear goes. Definitely does look like it's lacking in the top end department, but still very competitive car. Pyro's certainly putting it through his paces. As Geordie's starting to creep up now as well. We see how quick Geordie can be as well in Aston. Hurricane currently 5th. He's got his teammate Goblin Guy behind him in 6th. And Goblin Guy with the rest of the pack behind him, chasing him down. He's having to throw them defensive shapes against Kane. Oh no, Reaper Dude, he's left the room. That's our first retirement of the evening. Goblin Guy getting hounded now, isn't he, by Capeo and Kane. Capeo's managed to get past Kane. He's trying to get past Goblin Guy. He's gone down the inside. Kane's trying to follow him. He's managed to get it done. I think Kane's managed to get through as well. No, he's still got Goblin there. Great racing from these guys. There has been a bit of contact, but it is quite a narrow, tight track. is kind of to be expected. We did see it with Reaper as well, and unluckily for him, it looked like he was kind of taken out almost. Not really sure what happened. I think it was kind of a concertina as well. I think the stewards will definitely be looking at the replay afterwards. Goblin guy, he's actually lost him too. Oh no, Kane! Kane's been turned around as well. Capel's off. Kane and Nismo as well. Oh no, it's all got a bit messy. In the Ultimate Racing League, we would have called a safety car, but that is unfortunate for them guys. They have been caught out badly, and fortunately for them, it's not completely over, because it is a reverse grid for the endurance race. But Skinsy, he's starting to run away with it in the sprint race. He's looking very strong, taking the win round the Nordschleifer. Alan's hot on his heels though. He's managed to close that gap somewhat. It was 1.5, wasn't it? 1.6 seconds. It's now down to 1.3. The tyre wear looking almost equal between the two cars. Skinsy obviously in the Jaguar. Alan's in the Aston Martin DB9. Pyro, he's only 2.7 seconds off him, but he is going to have Geordie to contend with soon. Geordie is starting to creep onto the back of him. He's only 1.3 seconds behind now. I think he was more like 2 seconds before. The tyre wear not looking too bad on the GTR though. It looks like it is looking after him quite well. Geordie definitely looking like he's got more tyre wear. Currently in 4th place. He's trying to chase Pyro down. He is closing that gap. He has closed it up quite a bit, hasn't he? It was 1.3. It's now down to 900ths. Just creeping up to a second. But he's not having to worry about the guys behind him now. Hurricane, he's 2.7 seconds off him, so nice bit of breathing space there at the moment for Geordie. The two AMG teammates look like they've managed to stay out of trouble, stay out of the squabbling. Currently 5th and 6th. Tyre wear actually looking a lot more even on the AMGs this week. They were very heavy on the front tyre wear, weren't they, last week? Doodle's up to 7th. He's in the hot tub tyre machine. Oh, it's actually Pikachu and Smudge, so he's got Smudge and Pikachu on the back of his car. And he's got Duofin. Duofin's trying to find a way past him now. He's all over his bumper. If he's not careful, he might slide into the... actually slide into that Suzuki VGT. He has got the roof down. He's got his air in the wind. Well, probably not his air in the wind because he's got a helmet on, but... you get the metaphor. But it does also look a bit like a jazzed up hot tub. Sounds awesome though. So Duofin, he's still not currently managed to find a way past Doodle, but he's... oh, as he actually clips the wall slightly there. Not losing too much momentum. And again, he's not going to want to do that too many times. Don't want to take the car to the paint shop. It's going to be a costly bill. And obviously, ultimately, it will slow him down. So let's have a look at the rest of the field. See how some of the other guys are doing. We can see that Capel is now 6 seconds down the road from Duofin. We did see he had a spin, didn't he? He was caught up in whatever shenanigans happened. Kane, 10th. I think he was caught up in it as well. Nismo, 11th, and Steofan, 12th. Obviously, we saw Reaper retire. He was also caught up in some shenanigans, not really sure exactly, we didn't see 100% what happened. But Alan's now closed the gap to Skinsey. There's only 0.6 in it. It looks like he's looked after them tyres a little bit better. Maybe now got more grip to put a move. Go on board with these two at the moment. This is quite an intense battle, starting to heat up at the front here. Skinsey looking like he was going to walk it for a minute, didn't he? Started pulling away, but don't write Alan off just yet. He is very quick tonight in that DB9R. It's Aston Martin versus Jaguar again. So it looks like they've well and truly pulled away from Pyro now. Skinsey trying to extend that gap again, but it looks really strong on the slip, doesn't it, that the Aston Martin of Alan. Let's come down into the hard braking zone in the dockyard. He's closed right up again, hasn't he? Not going to be able to go for a move through here though, it's too narrow. He's going to have to bide his time. The prime overtaking place would be the hairpin after the long straight, but he might get the run out of here. He has got a better drive. Skinsey going defensive now, trying to cover it off. Looking like Alan has got the superior momentum. I think he's going to get past him, and he has. Skinsey has got an answer. I think he may go for the inside down. Alan's showing them the long way round. He's going to go around the outside. He's edged ahead, but Alan's got the inside for the hairpin. He's going to go for the cutback. Oh. Very, very close between these two now. Skinsey doing his utmost to try and get back past Alan. That was very close there. Skinsey almost grazing the wall. Right in Alan's wheel tracks now. No Reaper isn't on comms. This is your boy Vexed. It's Vexed, man. You can call me Vexed. No Reaper, he retired from the race. He had a bit of an incident, got spun round, and I think he had some mechanical difficulties. I think the engineer's going to be working overtime to get him ready for the feature race. I don't know what happened there, but it looked like Alan teleported back 2 places. He's got damage on that car. Oh, he's got damage on the car. That's unlucky. I'm not sure what happened. He must have hit something. That's the only thing that could have happened. Perhaps he got a reset maybe as well. Maybe that's what teleported him back. Skinsey, he's got a free road now. He's got time to breathe. Pyro is 5.25 seconds behind him, nearly 5.5 seconds behind him. There he is, Pyro in the GTR. He's looking quite strong this evening, isn't he? GTR obviously quite good around Tokyo tracks. After all, it was manufactured in Japan. You would expect it to be good around here. Alan dropping all the way down to 3rd place. He is 3 seconds away from Pyro, and he's also got Geordie now. He's going to have to go defensive against Geordie. Geordie's somehow Alan had a moment, didn't he? That's how Geordie's crept up onto the back of him, but in a very good position now is Geordie to go for the overtake. Not quite close enough currently, but if he stays in the slipstream, then he may have a chance down into the docks. Failing that, he's always got the hard braking zone for the hairpin. Down by the pit area. Alan's starting to look a little bit squirrely. Maybe his tyres not holding out as well as some of the other drivers. He must have made a mistake somewhere. He must have made a mistake. Perhaps got a reset, hit the wall. We did see he had damage, didn't he? But he's now got Geordie all over him. Geordie in the V12 Vanquish, Alan in the DB9R. It's the battle of the Aston Martins. Geordie looking for the inside, not quite close enough. I think he actually backed out, he didn't want to make contact. Not quite close enough to be able to make the move stick, and this is going to be the final lap, so we're going to have to go on board your race leader. Is in fact Skinsey. And he takes the checkered flag in the sprint race. There's your winner, Skinsey. Pyro, great finish there from Pyro, finishing in second place in the GTR. We got Alan and Geordie. Alan's kept it to the line, he's third place. Geordie fourth. Hurricane, he's brought it home in fifth place. Goblin Guy's teammate sixth place. Doodle being chased down by Capel and Duo Finn in the background there as well. The two Supras are going to get past him. No, they're not. So Doodle finishing in seventh place. Capel is eighth. Duo Finn ninth. Nismo, he's going to bring it home in 10th. And then we've got a battle form between Steo and Kane in the background. Kane actually bringing it home 11th and Steo Fan in 12th. Well, it's going to be a reverse grid, isn't it, for the feature race, guys? That was a sprint race. Hopefully Reaper Dude is going to manage to make it back for the feature. I think the driver's going to take 5 minutes to get refreshed and stuff before the feature, so I'll be back with you shortly. So we're just waiting for the lobby to go back up. I'm not sure why they had to close the lobby and restart it, but still not back up. On Pyro. Where is the lobby? The viewers are waiting for the racing. hi to the 3 people watching. I know we keep getting a 4th or a 5th jumping in and out. Thank you for coming along. We had some decent interactions, didn't we, a couple of weeks ago?
Hi.
Hello, Gekko. Nice to meet you, mate. Hope you're enjoying the stream and the commentary. Obviously, we will be... There we go. So Pyro has got the room back up.
That Skinsy kid sucks.
Skinsy sucks. Why'd you say that, bro? He's a good racer, man. Well, from what I've seen, he's a good racer. You got some very good racers in there in the Aero League racing.
Ha 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 ha, he's my dad.
He's your dad. That's pretty cool.
Why?
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, man, he's fast, this Skinsy. That was a great win he had at the Nordschleifer. Brought it home for the Jaguar boys. So just waiting for everyone to rejoin the lobby. And the main event, the feature race, will get underway. All occupying the same pit slot. Come on, Polyphony, you could have gave them individual pit slots, couldn't you, surely? It's kind of cool though, get to highlight the different cars. Reaper Dude has made it back, so mechanic's fixing his car. Hopefully it'll prove more reliable this time around. Steo fan, he's in the Hyundai Genesis, or Hyundai, however you want to say it. Rocking the energy drink livery. He's got Red Bull and Rockstar. Nismo, he's in that Peugeot, isn't he? The Peugeot RCF, BC Racing livery. Hurricane in the AMG GTR, GT3. Beautiful machine, that one. Geordie, he's changed his livery up this week. Normally sporting the bright green one. But I do like that one, I must say. It's very nice. There we got Doodle. He's rocking the Suzuki VGT, the hot dub time machine. As you can see, he's got Smudge and Pikachu on the back. He's got to get some style points for that, surely. Alan, he's in the DB9R, isn't he? The Aston Martin DB9R. Kane in the second Aston Martin DB9R. Duofin in the Supra. Capel's also in the Supra. Skinsy in the Jaguar. His teammate Reaper. So yeah, are they going to start Reaper from the back for this race, or are they going to start him from the front? Is this a sprint race? What is that on the back of Jovin's car? A little devil of some sorts. Pyro in the GTR. Got a lot of love for the GTR. It's not a Skyline though, before anyone says it. I've owned 2 Skylines, don't get me started down that route. Yeah, beautiful machine. And if you have only just joined, this is the Aero League Racing Tier 3 drivers. We're just waiting for the feature race to start, the endurance. Obviously we had some shenanigans at the start of the race. So we started late. I'm sure we'll get underway soon. I'm your commentator, your boy Vexed. It's Vexed, man. Normally commentating for the Ultimate Racing League, also driver 187. I was in tier 1 but I decided to take a break for a bit, so but I might jump in with these lads at some point. You can also check out some of the racing from our leagues on my channel on YouTube, which is Leon Scott Gaming and Motors. Sounds like engines being fired up. I think we may be getting underway soon. Obviously a rolling start for the main event. Just that with the that with the Mustang. So here we go. This is going to be it. This is the feature race. Stereofan on pole, Kane bringing it up in second, Nismo third place, Jurith in fourth, Capel fifth, Doodle sixth, Goblin Guy seventh, Hurricane eighth, Geordie is ninth, Alan 10th, Pyro 11th, Skinsy 12th, Reaper Dude 13th, and Jezza is 14th. Obviously this race is determined from the grid results of the previous race, but this is a reverse grid. So strategy is definitely going to come into play around this track. Steofan, he's managed to keep the lead for a minute, but Kane is working up on his outside. He's going to have the inside for this next turn down into the docks. Is he going to make the move stick? Or look like somebody going off in the background. Lots of places being swapped. We're going to have a look down through the grid, I think. Kane, he's trying to, not managing to get that move done. He's actually picked up a 1 second penalty as well, so he's going to lose that place to Nismo. He doesn't manage to extend that gap. Nismo's keeping with him quite nicely though at the moment. So we've got Steofan, Kane, Nismo in third place. We've got Alan currently in fourth, Hurricane fifth, Goblin Guy's teammate in sixth. He's trying to get past him though, isn't he, Hurricane? No team orders here tonight. Like a little bit of contact maybe between the teammates there, but it's not too bad. But Reef Dude creeping up there as well. Reef Dude's come from the back of the field, managed to make his way up to 7th place currently. He's on a bit of a charge, isn't he? Trying to get past. He was trying to get past the AMG teammates, wasn't he? But unsuccessfully. Goblin Guy and Hurricane swapping positions. Not managing to get past Alan, who's in fourth. Oh, there's a bit of contact there between Hurricane and Alan. Hurricane pushing Alan out wide slightly. Grazing off the wall there, he just bounced off the wall. Alan's going to have an answer, isn't he? Surely. He manages to get back past again as Hurricane grazes the wall again. Oh, we've got another move being made up ahead. So Kane... No, Nismo. It was Nismo getting past Kane. Nismo moving past Kane up into second place. Kane dropped into third place. We've got Alan. Alan's still holding off the guys behind him. He's got Reaper Dude now currently in fifth place. He's got the two AMG teammates there as well. Oh, a bit of contact again between Goblin Guy and Alan. Goblin Guy switched positions with Hurricane. He's now putting the pressure on the two guys ahead of him. Reaper Dude is going to get that move done. He's managed to get past Alan. Goblin Guy's come through as well. Alan dropping 2 places. He's dropped down to 6th place. That was a nice move there from Reaper Dude though. Reaper Dude moving up to 4th. Oh, he's actually picked up a penalty. That's going to hurt his effort somewhat. I think he's going to lose that place again, the Goblin Guy. It's all got quite heated, hasn't it, in this feature race. Steofan, he's trying to extend that lead. He's trying to extend that gap, but unsuccessfully so at the moment. He's still well within slipstream range. He's got a whole gaggle of cars behind him trying to challenge for that first place. Nismo being the current closest one, but Kane, look at Kane go, look at Kane and Reaper. Oh, it's almost 3 wide, coming down into the hairpin. It definitely got a bit messy there, didn't it? It looks like Kane and Reaper having a bit of a battle now. Kane moving up to second place. Reaper Dude's still got that penalty. They're still neck and neck. Jag v Aston again. Jag coming off better at the moment. He's moved up to second place as Reaper Dude, but Kane's still all over the back of him. Kane really starting to pressure him now. He's also got Nismo. Nismo not far behind him, and he's got Alan in tow as well. Oh no, somebody's hit the wall. Somebody's hit the wall. Reaper Dude slowing down and serves that penalty. He's going to drop down the order now. So we've got Kane. Kane has moved up to second place. We've got Nismo. Nismo want to charge behind him. Is he going to take that position? Not at the minute. He's looking for it though, isn't he? Meanwhile, Steofan, he's starting to get away a little bit. He's managed to extend that gap slightly. Goblin Guy's there as well. Goblin Guy currently in 4th place. His teammate Hurricane in 5th. Goblin Guy looking for the move. He's pulled out. He's trying to go down the inside. He's not going to make it work there. He's managed to get past Nismo though. Nismo trying to fight it back. Oh, there's contact between the both. Goblin into the barrier. Elbows out there, but then I think Nismo was just giving that back in response to the contact he'd had between Hurricane and Goblin Guy. We've seen the ANG teammates can be quite aggressive. Meanwhile, Steofan's loving it. He's like, yeah, I'll have some of that. I'm going to manage to create an even bigger gap than the one I had before. It's now up to 1.8. It is coming down slightly though. Kane looking like he's on a bit of a charge as they come down into the hairpin. Nismo looking for the move up the inside. Oh, Kane into the barrier, slightly comes back, clips Nismo. Neck and neck, still side by side. Kane's got the run though, hasn't he? Nismo just losing out slightly. I don't think that RCF has got the greatest horsepower, but it is good on the corners. I think that's where he's making up his time. Oh, it's Kane, he grazed the barrier again. Nismo almost getting round his outside. Steofan, the gap's now up to 2 seconds. Here's the battle here at the moment. Kane, Nismo and Hurricane. Reaper Dude not too far behind as well. 2nd to 5th, all within a second of each other. Right, quick run down through the order. So Steofan, he's running away at the moment. He's got a 1.7 second lead. He's in 1st place. We've got Kane currently in 2nd place. He's holding it off to Nismo, who's in 3rd currently. Hurricane is 4th. It's Nismo. Nismo going for a move on Kane. He's managed to get it done. Oh no, there's contact there between, I think it was Reaper and Kane as well. Oh, Reaper's into the barrier. That's unlucky. So Nismo managing to snag that 2nd place away from Kane. Kane dropping to 4th. Hurricane, he's moved up to 3rd place. Reaper Dude's dropped down the order now, hasn't he? Doodle's on a charge. He's up to 5th. He's in a hot tub time machine. He's trying to go forward to places that no one's ever gone before. Where he's going, he doesn't need roads. Skinsy's behind him in 6th place. Pyro currently 7th. Geordie is in 8th. Alan all the way down in 9th. And Goblin Guy as well, 10th. Duif in 11th. Jezza currently in 12th. He's come from the back as well, hasn't he? Capale 13th, and Reaper Dude. That's unlucky, Reaper man. He's had such an unlucky evening this evening as Reaper. It's really not coming together for him, is it? Hopefully he's going to try and make some places up. He's not too far off the back of Capale, so I'm sure he's going to be trying to, yeah, definitely make the most of them tyres and make the most of his first stint. Meanwhile, Steo, he's in a Hyundai Genesis. He's only got a 2.4 second gap. He's extending that gap even more. He's going to be grinning from ear to ear at the moment, isn't he? Everybody squabbling behind him. Just let him get away. Nismo, he's managing to start pulling away from Hurricane now. Hurricane getting involved in all sorts of squabbles. Skinsy, Reaper's teammate, he's managed to move up to 4th place. He's trying to chase Hurricane down. He's looking for the move, is he? Oh, that's Kane. Kane coming from 5th. He's gone for the move. Has he made his stick? No, I think he hit the barrier. I was unlucky there from Kane. Optimistic move. Went for a bit of a lunge, didn't pay it off. Or it didn't pay off. Was there's a bit of contact there between Skinsy and Doodle. Skinsy managing to snag that place off him. Has he? No, Doodle's still got the inside. He's going to keep that position for a minute. Hurricane in 3rd. So Doodle and Skinsy now having a huge battle. Skinsy trying to find his way through. Doodle throwing them defensive shapes. He's going to start throwing stuff out of that car in a minute as well, I'm sure. Anything to slow Skinsy down. I'm sure we're going to see McDonald's wrappers and like milkshakes and all sorts start coming out of that Suzuki BGT in a minute. It is a bit of a hairdresser's car, isn't it? But he's making it work at the moment. Although I think Skinsy's managed to get the run. He has. He got it done on the hairpin. He's moved ahead. Skinsy moving up to 4th place. Doodle, has he got an answer for him? Let's go on board. Let's have a look. That's actually quite a cool interior. I'm not going to lie. I like that. You wouldn't want it to rain though, would you? That car would definitely start filling up with water, hence the name. Oh, as he glances off the back of Skinsy's bumper there, he's giving him a bit of a boost. He's going to be on the back foot now. Alan's coming past him. Alan's going to get through. And he does. So he's lost out 2 places as Doodle. He lost out 4th, didn't he, to Skinsy. Skinsy moving through. And he's now lost 5th to Alan. So he dropped to 6th place. He's also got Geordie to contend with as well. Geordie not too far behind him. Doodle has actually got the fastest lap though with a 156.3. It's showing good race pace at the moment. Oh, there's a bit of a battle going on in the background there as well. There's a bit of contact there between Pyro and Geordie, I think it was. Goblin Guy, he's moved back up to 7th. Pyro's 8th. Geordie is there in 9th. Kane dropping all the way to 10th. We saw he had a couple of moments, didn't he, Kane? He was doing quite well. He was on the charge at the start. He was up to 2nd place. Now down to 10th. He's got Duofin as well, all over his bumper in that Supra. There's like a bit of lag there as well. Duofin going to go for the move down into the hairpin. He's looking up the inside. Not quite close enough though, I don't think. No, he wasn't. He was never close enough. Capale, he's in 12th place. Reaper Dude, he's managed to make up a place. He's up to 13th. I think Jezza must have had a moment. Dropping all the way to 14th. So we're on board with Steo Fan. Just started lap 7. Got a nice bit of breathing space still. He'd extended that gap, hadn't he, to 2.5 seconds, but it's come down somewhat. He's looking quite calm and collected though, isn't he, in the Genesis, so... But Hurricane, he's starting to creep up onto him now. He's managed to break away from Skinsey, and it does look like he is starting to creep up onto the back of Steo. Just trying to keep it as smooth as he can. And he is, he's closing that gap now. Definitely closing that gap. But he has got Skinsey. Skinsey starting to catch up to him now as well. He's back in slipstream range. Managing to pull away from Nismo as well. As he closes right up under the braking zone. Is he going to be able to make it 2 out of 2? Obviously he took the win the sprint race, didn't he? Did Skinsey. Currently on the podium, but he's looking to try and get past Hurricane. If you have only just joined, this is your tier 3 races in the endurance race, the feature race around Tokyo south clockwise, counterclockwise. Oh, there's a bit of contact between Skinsey and Hurricane. Skinsey actually managing to take that 2nd place. In fact, I don't know if that was contact between the two of them or if Hurricane just glanced off the wall there. But yeah, as I say, hello and welcome along. If you don't know who I am by now, it's Vexman, your boy Vexed. You can just call me Vexed. I am the commentator for this evening. This is Aero League Racing, your tier 3 drivers in the GT7 Championship. And we currently have Steofan is in 1st place. We've got Skinsey in 2nd place. Hurricane, he's trying to get back past him though, isn't he? Trying to look for that move now. Looks like he might have the momentum. I think he's going to get it done before the hairpin, isn't he? Yeah, he's slotted ahead. Skinsey having to pull back into that slipstream. If Hurricane's not careful, yeah, he's covering off the inside early. Skinsey's still there though, still there. He's going to go up the inside, hard on the brakes, and he gets it done easily. Hurricane looking for the switchback, not quite getting it done that time round. Obviously nearly 15.5 minutes into this race. So that is your top 3, Steofan, Skinsey, Hurricane. Skinsey actually starting to pull away from Hurricane somewhat now. Nismo is in 4th place. 3 seconds up the road from Hurricane. He's looking good though, isn't he, in the RCF tonight? Goblin guy. He's in 5th. Not quite in slipstream range yet, but he's bringing that gap down slowly but surely. Has got Pyro. Pyro's in 6th place. He has got Geordie very close behind him. Geordie only 0.2. Definitely well within slipstream range. Geordie looking for the move. Pyro's going to have to start throwing some defensive shapes. Geordie getting up the inside easily. He's going to get it stopped though. Pyro managed to get a switchback done easily. Although Geordie's there again, he's managed to retake that position. So Geordie moving up to 6th place. Pyro, he's dropped to 7th. He's still well with him though. This might be the closest battle on track at the moment. So it looks like Geordie actually Managing to break the toe slightly. Alan actually managed to get past Pyro there as well. Looks like Pyro's a little bit on the back foot. I'm not sure if he's having some issues with that car. He's got Kane there as well. Kane looking for the move now. There's Alan started trying to look for the move on Geordie. Going up his outside. Geordie's held on the inside. He's going to keep that position. He has for the meantime. Although Alan, I think he's managed to get the switch back, has he? No, Geordie's still ahead. Pyro coming back now as well. Pyro managing to break away from Kane. Kane actually dropping down the order slightly. I think he's dropped behind Reaper Dude. Oof, this gets a little bit congested in the background there. Like a bit of a concertina. Alan with his wipers going. I'm not sure that's going to help him too much. It might be helping to cut through the wind, maybe, slightly. I doubt it though. Pyro still keeping that 8th place. He's trying to stick with Geordie and Alan, but he's got Capel there to contend with as well. Also, Kane actually dropping quite a little way down the order now. Oh, it looks like Reaper maybe getting that move done on Alan up ahead. But not quite. They've closed right up there, haven't they? Capel saying, I want some of this as well. Trying to get in on the action. Reaper Dude currently 10. Kane's dropped down to 12. So Kane must have had a moment again. Dewey Finn's currently 11th. Kane dropping to 12th place. Doodle, what happened to Doodle? I think Doodle's pitted, hasn't he? I think Doodle may be one of the first pitters. He's changed them tyres. He's out on a fresh set of mediums. He was looking absolutely rapid, wasn't he? Through the early stages of this race. And Jezza, all the way down in 14th. Quite some way off the back of the pack now. Skinsy's taking up the lead of the race. He's managed to get past you, fan. We must have missed that while we were running down through the pack, but Skinsy, he was behind him, wasn't he? He was trying to catch up to him. Steo had made quite a bit of a gap. Maybe he had a moment. He must have had a moment. Skinsy now trying to stretch his legs. He's trying to get away from Stereofan. I think he'll be coming into pit soon though. Although he has got more fuel than Stereofan, so maybe Skinsy's fuel saved a bit more and is paying dividends now, because Steo surely is going to have to pit before him. Hurricane's still with him as well. Skinsy's starting to stretch his legs. He's created a gap. He's pulling away. Hurricane's actually closed right up now to Steel as well, so it looks like Steel might be struggling a little bit. You see Geordie's just gone into the pits, Pyro as well. Has he got another lap left in that car? Saying that the pit is quite away from the start-finish line, isn't it? just after the hairpin under the tunnel. Skinsy, I don't know what's happened, but Skinsy's pulled out a huge gap. He's absolutely steaming now. Trying to get the most out of them mediums before he has to pit, I'm sure. But he's pulled out a 4.6 second gap, so I think Hurricane and Steofan must have been squabbling. Hurricane managing to take up that second place now. Steo's right with him still though. But they are definitely running on fumes now, aren't they, these two lads? Steo, he's trying to get that move done. He's moved over to the inside. He's trying to make a move on him, isn't he? But losing a little bit of time. He needs to get back in that slipstream. Are we going to see Skinsy pit this lap? Yes, he has dived into the pits. I think these two are going to as well, and they have. Nismo, he surely is going to as well, yeah. So we have got all your front runners are now pitting. Capale managing to get past. I'm not sure who that was, but he managed to get past someone on the entry to the pits. I'm not sure that was totally legal, but I'm glad we got to see that. That was kind of cool. Meanwhile, Pyro, he's already pitted. He's on a fresh set of softs. He is going to take up the lead of the race, surely. Although Skinsy, it looks like Skinsy's back out. So Skinsy is actually not lost track position. He's back out. He's still in first place. He's on a fresh set of softs. Pyro's definitely going to have some heat in the softs that he's using. He's got a heat advantage, but 4.7 seconds down the road at the moment. Meanwhile, Skinsy, he may have just pulled off the strategy of his life. Absolutely nailing that in lap, managing to stretch the gap to, I think it was 6 seconds when he dove into the pits. And that was how he managed to come out ahead of Pyro. Obviously Pyro not having to pit, he pitted the lap before, I believe. But the undercut not working this time round. So Skinsy is your race leader. I did see someone in the chat earlier said easy win for Skinsy, but I wasn't sure, but you can see it here now. Looking like he is making it look easy. Pyro, second place. Currently on a flyer. Is he going to be able to bridge that gap? 4.5 seconds down the road Skinsy is currently, so he's got a little bit of work to do. Currently on the podium, but everyone wants to take that win, don't they? So I'm sure Pyro is going to be putting in the work. We've got a little gaggle forming in the background. Alan, he's in third place, with Hurricane and Steofan behind him in fourth and fifth. All getting quite close as they come through the S's. Hurricane glancing off that wall again. Alan showing some battle scars on that DB9. Steofan is trying to hold off Hurricane now. Hurricane now starting to try and close that gap and find a way past him, but Steofan making that Genesis as wide as he possibly can. Also trying to close that gap to Alan up ahead of him. Hurricane currently. Capel, he's up to 6th. He's in the Supra. Got Reaper Dude. Skinsy's teammate down in 7th. Geordie is 8th. Nismo currently 9th. Kane is back up. No, he's still in 10th, isn't he? He dropped to 10th and not managing to make any moves just yet. Goblin Guy down in 11th. Jewif in 12th. And Doodle's still in 13th. So he must have been caught up in something or at a moment and dropped all the way down the order, because he was looking very strong, wasn't he, to start off with in the early first stint of the race. And Jezza not really making any headway either, still currently down in 14th. But this man here, Skinsy, he's still running away with it at the moment. Currently still in first position. He had a brilliant strategy. Great call from his mechanics to call him in when they did. I think he also fared better because he saved more fuel than some of the other guys. Managing to come out ahead of Pyro, who had pitted the previous lap, so Pyro trying to go for the undercut. Not quite paying off this time round. He's not too far behind him though, we just saw him come on that turn there, so... Still though, he's got a little bit of work to do, hasn't he? He's not managed to close that gap yet. It's looking like Skinsy's on another flyer. Alan with the current fastest lap, but 1:55.353. Pyro, he's dropped now to 5 seconds. He was it within 4.5 seconds of Skinsy, but dropping down to 5 seconds now. Nearly 5.5 seconds. Alan, he's managed to create a bit of a gap now between him and Hurricane, bit of breathing space, and that's going to extend even more now because Hurricane has actually picked up a penalty. A whole 1.5 seconds worth as well, so that's going to bring Reaper Dude back into play, I'm sure. Reaper Dude actually moving up to 5th place now, so he had a bit of a shocker to the start of the night, hadn't he? We saw him at a moment earlier in the early stages of this race, but currently up to 5th. And he's starting to close that gap now to Hurricane up ahead of him. He's got Geordie in tow as well. All them guys in the background getting a little bit heated. Steofan and Capel. But at the moment we've got Reaper Dude currently in 5th. He's trying to chase down Hurricane. But he's got Geordie as well. Geordie in the Aston. He's looking at the inside. Not close enough. Almost pushing Reaper along though. Very close between them two drivers. Almost evenly matched, the Jaguar and the Aston. V12 Vanquish. Capel. Currently in 7th. Nismo managing to get past Steo now. Nismo 8th, Steofan 9th. Goblin Guy 10th. Oh, was Kane. It looked like Kane was going to go for the move up the inside. He's going to get a switchback though, isn't he? Not quite. The AMG proving more powerful out of that turn. Perhaps he just had the grip advantage. Kane on more worn softs. Kane looking like he's trying to find a way past Goblin now. He's also got duo fin to contend with as well, so I would say both glance off the barrier there. Kane actually getting the run on Goblin now. Goblin's going to have the inside for the next turn. He's going to keep his boot in. No, Kane's got through. I think Goblin's actually going to lose that place to Duofin. Duofin actually moving through now. He's moved up to 11th place. Goblin has dropped to 12th. Doodle all the way down in 13th. He's on a fresh set of softs, but I don't think it's going to be enough to bring him back into this race. And Jezza is down in 14th. Skinsy, he's putting a 154.8. Fastest lap of the race. On an absolute charge. He is absolutely dominating this race at the moment. He's 7 seconds up the road to Pyro. And he's still extending that. Looking super strong around here tonight. Oh, and we've just lost Steofan. I think Steo's retired. He was having a bit of a nightmare, wasn't he? Looked like maybe the ball joints have gone in that car. He looked like he might have been a contender as well. He was, he led up the start of the race, didn't he? Managed to lead it for several laps and just unlucky tonight for Steo. Pyro getting passed by Alan. Alan's got around his outside. That was a great move there from Alan to get past Pyro around the outside, but Pyro has got damage on that GTR, so maybe a little bit on the back foot, but he's just lost out that second position. Alan's now going to be trying to chase down Skinsy, but Skinsy is 9.5 seconds down the road. He has got a lot of work to do if he wants to catch up to him. I think he's only got 6 minutes to do it in as well. It's probably another 3 laps, give or take. Pyro, he's starting to drop off the back of Alan now as well. Alan looking like he was really quick when he came past him. Why are you coming fast, bro? Reaper did, oh no, we've had a retirement from Reaper as well. So maybe the mechanic's not quite fixing the mechanical gremlins on that Jaguar. But his teammate looking like he's going to bring it home at the moment, doesn't he? Still out in first place, 9.8 seconds up the road from Alan. 9.9, he's going to be 10 seconds up the road soon. There you go, 10 seconds up the road. Alan currently in second place, managing to get past Pyro. He got past him quite easily as well, didn't he? He seemed to breeze past him. Pyro currently third place, he's 10 seconds up the road to Geordie, so not in any trouble of losing that place soon, but he looks like he's going to come back against Alan. He's going to get back past through him. He has. He's got that move done. So Alan must have had a moment. He had started to create a gap, hadn't he? But he looked very slow out that last turn. Pyro getting past him easily. So it looks like he's trying to look for a move again. Is Alan coming alongside? Pyro showing him the long way round as they come into the docks for the 19th time. Keeping it ahead for the minute, but Alan looking for the switch back. Not quite getting it done. So Pyro, he's managed to retake that second position. Alan not quite finding the way back past him yet, but I think as we come up to the hard braking hairpin, which they will be coming up to soon, that may be where Alan will try and send it. Pyro's going to have to cover it off right to the last minute. If he moves over, that's going to give Alan the window of opportunity to send it up the inside. And it wasn't close enough, but Pyro's gone deep. He's managed to keep it ahead just. Alan all over his back bumper. You can see the battle scars on his car. This man means business. I think these two are going to be fighting up to the start finish line, up to the checkered flag. We'll check back in with them in just a second. In fact, we'll just stay on board for a minute. So Pyro having to go defensive. He's covered that inside off. Alan trying to go the long way round. He's going to go around the outside. Has he made it stick? They're still neck and neck. Huge battle going on here for second place. Pyro's managed to keep ahead for a minute. He's managed to retain that position. I think Alan's losing BHP from his wipers being on. I'm not entirely sure, but it could be the case. Obviously why these cars don't run AC, because it sucks power out of the car. Yeah, second place. The battle for second place is really starting to heat up. Meanwhile, Skinsy's 14 seconds up the road. We'll come on back on board with him in a minute for the final lap. I think it's going to be coming up to the final lap soon. We'll have to put Reed down through the field. Alan, he's managed to take that position. He's moved up to second place. Pyro's still right with him. They're going to be fighting up to the finish line. We've got Hurricane and Geordie. They're having a bit of a squabble with 4th and 5th. Capel in 6th. Nismo 7th. Goblin Guy 8th. Kane currently 9th. Duofin 10th. Doodle is in 11th, Jezza is 12th, and we've had 2 retirements. Go on board your race leader. This may be the final lap, although I think he's going to get through and start a victory lap. Yeah, he's definitely going to get through. Alan and Pyro may be getting through as well. He's got through. Pyro trying to slow down so he didn't have to do another lap. Finishing in 5th. Nismo is finishing in 6th. Capel is 7th. We got Goblin Guy bringing it home in 8th. Duofin is 9th. Kane is 10th. Doodle and Jezza. Well, Doodle, he's going to bring it home in 10th, isn't he? I'll just stay on board with him for a lap. That thing sounds like an angry Hornet. 2-stroke power. He's made it work this evening though, hasn't he? He's going to bring it home in 11th place. Jezza, he's going to bring it home in 12th. This is your race leader, Skinsy, absolutely dominating it. 16 whole seconds up the road, still extending that gap. Is he going to have enough fuel? I think he is. Alan, second place. Pyro wasn't too far behind him. He should have kept his boot in, shouldn't he? But I think maybe... Oh, I think he's going to run out of fuel, isn't he? I think that's why he tried to slow down for the line before he crossed it, so he didn't have to do a final lap. But here he is. He won the sprint race. He's going to win the feature race. Skinsy taking the checkered flag. It was a great race from Skinsy. Great display of dominance. Excellent strategy there. You can give his engineers a pat on the back for that one. Great drive this evening from Alan. He's going to bring him in second place. He'll be happy with that. I think definitely rip your wiper off for the next race. Pyro. Great racing this evening from Pyro. He's going to bring it home in third place. Well, that was your top three guys, Skinsy, Alan and Pyro. That was your feature race with a tier 3 drivers from the Aero League Racing. I've been your boy Vexed. Thank you for joining the stream, and I will see you next week. Good night.